How we doing, kids? So, you're gonna ride with me for the last 15 miles. I know it's been a long time. Oh, been a long time since I did a, what is this, trucking motor vlog? We're cruising along. Gonna deliver to a Walmart DC in Mankato. Here in Minnesota. Been a while since I've been up here. Last time I was here was April. Back when I was working at Light Trucking. It's coming here under different circumstances, I tell you that. 12.5 miles, I'm gonna get off the freeway. Put a little air in the seat because it's starting to get a little bumpy. The forecast has changed to bumpy. But got back from vacation this week. Got started a little rocky. They sent me to pick up an empty trailer, and they told me it was in Jacksonville, so bobtailed 120 miles to Jacksonville. And I got there and the trailer wasn't there. So I was like, well, what do we do now? Come to find out, the trailer was in Valdosta the whole time, so I had to bobtail back to Valdosta, pick up the trailer, and when I picked up the trailer, it looked like this. Insert picture of trailer with nasties. So had to drive down to the truck stop, get the trailer all washed, go pick up a load of bottled water in, oh geez, where was I? Douglas, Georgia. And went from there, brought it back to the yard in Atlanta so I could get the truck worked on. It was time for a service, so got the truck serviced and went from there. They bobtailed me all the way to Birmingham. So I've so far this week I've had like 300 miles of bobtail. Picked up an empty trailer, picked up a load of margarine, took that up to Nashville. Got a reload in Nashville, which brought me, what was my reload in Nashville? It must be the load that I'm on right now. I think it is. And that's going up here to the Wally town. So we'll get delivered. It's a drop. I can't get there before midnight, and it is currently midnight. 13 minutes after midnight. We're gonna drop this trailer. We're gonna pick up an empty trailer, and then we're deadheading 65 miles to a General Mills, and then that one's gonna take us to Murfreesboro, Tennessee. So I'm getting to enjoy the highway we're currently on. What are we at? West 14 and the 69 and the 24, and those are some of the worst highways in America right now. Worse than anything you find in Michigan, I'll tell you that. Which is weird, but you know, it's our country. Deal with it. If you don't like it, Sterling, leave. But we just put up with it. We just got to put more air in the seat and enjoy the ride. But yeah, things are going okay. I had an incident a week ago, like last week. A car I was borrowing from a friend, a dear friend, decided to explode on me. And I don't like fire. Like fire, I have a phobia with fire, and it comes from a childhood trauma of where I'd seen a pretty bad accident, and like I heard the family that was in the car, like it burst into flames when it got hit, and like everybody died in the car. I remember hearing everybody screaming and stuff. So so the last week or so, I've had some trauma-induced insomnia. I can sleep maybe 2 or 3 hours at a time, and then I wake up smelling fire or feeling the heat. And this truck, I keep the air conditioning as cold as I can get it, which, by the way, I keep it like, I don't know if there's, I need a thermometer in here just to show, like, I keep it like 30 degrees if I can. It's, what is it, 62 outside. It's so cold on the inside that I have to turn the wipers on every once in a while to get the frost off the outside of the windshield. Oh man. But yeah, the last couple days I've talked to a therapist and talked through some of the trauma and stuff, and I'm doing better. I'm doing better. It's just tough times sometimes when you see something or you go through something and it brings up childhood memories. And it's always good to talk. I did the Church of Wheel yesterday and talk to you kids. A lot of my Church of Wheels I'm going to push over, after I'm done recording them, over to members only. So if you ever want to watch a Church of Wheel and a replay gang, you're going to have to sign up, become a member. Big bump. Nothing against you, but sometimes in the Church of Wheel, my mind starts going and I start revealing information and talking about my feelings and stuff like that. So that's why it goes to members only. Not everybody is privy to what's going on in my life, and if you want to find out about me, you should support me. You should actually join. And there's 2 membership tiers to my channel: the Spankin' Pickle and the Vag Mahal. And there will be some more members only content here. Later today I'm going to be editing some video, and you'll start seeing the beginning of my little vacation that I took last week to Amelia Island with the new girlfriend, my big Mexican woman, my BMW R18 Transcontinental. She's a big girl, and she makes me happy, and takes me places that I like to go, takes care of me, and looks good too. She's a fancy lady, I tell you that. Okay, I'll show a picture right now. Add a picture. Dear editor, add a picture of the motorcycle I've fallen in love with. 4.3 miles, we're making a right, getting off the highway. This is a highway that we're on right now. Get ourselves delivered. We get off the highway and then we'll be a mile and a half away from a Walmart DC. Get her delivered. But yeah, I had a nice little vacation on the new motorcycle. She's a great traveler. Before I started recording tonight, I started thinking, like, next time I get home, I'm gonna do an iron butt rally. I'm gonna try to do 1,000 miles in 24 hours. That bike can handle it. You know, leave the house there in Valdosta, drive down to Miami and drive back. How many miles is that? I think that's only 600, 800. I don't think it'll be 1,000. I need to do 1,000. So maybe I should hit the 10 and go east. Ride to Louisiana and back. I think I could do that. It all depends on the weather. You know, I would get home, check the weather, and then let that be the dictation. Let that dictate what direction I would ride. get out on the highway, set the cruise control, and relax. Let the bike eat the miles. A lot of motorcycle riders, you know, they do the Iron Butt Rally just so they can say they've done it. But in all reality, it's not that fun. Like, I drive for a living. I've already done 1,800 miles this week. Like, why would I want to do that on a motorcycle? I want to go see things and see places. So it's a mixed bag. Do I do it for the cred and the certificate that I did an Iron Butt? Or do I just go ride somewhere and enjoy the twisties? Maybe go hang out with somebody, like hang out with old Mac or Ray Gregory or something. Someone like that. I think that'd be pretty cool. But I got to make my decisions pretty quickly because, for one, the Forgotten Angels campout's coming up in the end of October, which is like a month from now. Almost a month from now. The weather's changing, which will keep me landlocked to the south. I don't want to ride my BMW in the snow. Even though it's got heated seat, heated grips, and all that other good stuff, I could probably handle it, actually. Let's see, 1.0 miles. We got to make a right. Getting off at 589th Avenue. Go ahead and activate the exhaust brake system. Activated. Let a little air out of the seat. We'll slide back from the steering wheel a little bit. And we'll get ready to invade a Walmart. At a quarter mile, we take the exit. Looks like a fast exit, too. "25 miles an hour. We're gonna hit max engine brake. Make sure nobody's behind us. And off in the distance here, this giant warehouse is the Walmart that we're going to. Looks like it's kind of new. Either that or they've added on to it. Pretty sure I've been here before, but I can't answer yes or no. What do we got here? We got ourselves a roundy round. We're on the roundabout. Keeping an eye on the trailer tires so they don't hit the curb. Alright, quarter mile, we make a turn into the Wally Mart. It is 63 degrees outside. Is this another roundabout or is it just a stop? Looks like it's left turn from either lane. They need to put a stoplight here. No traffic that way. No traffic that way. But yeah, this trailer's a drop, so it'll be an easy check-in process. And due to security reasons, I cannot show you. You'll just have to become a truck driver. And do this do this for yourself. There we go. Calm her down. Walmart DC 7079. Welcome. Truck entrance. Most of your all OTR trucks, we gotta stay on the right hand side. Get up to the gate here, hand them my paperworks, get to dropping, find an empty, and get the flock out of here. All right, kids, hold your breath.
A few moments later.
Patchy fog. Near steady temperature in the upper 50s. South winds up to 5 miles an hour. At 1 a.m. in Mankato, it was cloudy. The temperature was 62 degrees, the dew point was 61, and the relative humidity was 96%. The wind was calm. The pressure was 29.99 inches and falling. Around southern Minnesota, fog was reported with a temperature of 55 at Waukesha and 59 at Faribault. At Owatonna, it was clear with a temperature of 57. It was partly cloudy with a temperature of 61 at Rochester and 59 at Fairmont. At St. James, it was cloudy with a temperature of 61. Around the rest of Minnesota, at the Twin Cities, it was mostly cloudy with a temperature of 65. It was cloudy with a temperature of 63 at St. Cloud, 63 at Alexandria, 60 at Brainerd, and 58 at International Falls. At Duluth, drizzle and fog were reported with a temperature of 55. Across the eastern Dakotas, temperatures were between 56 and 61 degrees. At Fargo, fog was reported. At Sioux Falls, it was partly cloudy. At Watertown, it was cloudy. In Iowa, at Mason City, fog was reported with a temperature of 57. At Spencer, it was clear with a temperature of 51. At Des Moines, it was partly cloudy with a temperature of 63. Once again at 1 a.m. in Mankato, it was 62 degrees under cloudy skies. This is Weather Radio Station WXK40 Janesville on a frequency of 162.40 megahertz. We broadcast from the National Weather Service Forecast Office in Chanhassen, Minnesota, serving listeners throughout much of south-central Minnesota. The current time is 1:18 a.m. Central Daylight Time. Now here is the hazardous weather outlook for portions of central and southern Minnesota and west central Wisconsin. For overnight, no hazardous weather is expected at this time. And now the extended outlook for the period Saturday through Thursday. No hazardous weather is expected at this time. Spotter information statement. Skywarn spotter activation will not be needed. Now the forecast for south central Minnesota, including Mankato and Waukesha. Overnight, mostly cloudy. Patchy fog. Near steady temperature in the upper 50s.
Don't mind me, I'm having fun.
South winds up to 5 miles an hour. Saturday, mostly cloudy. Patchy fog in the morning. A 40% chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon.
Listen, you give me a roundabout, I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it to the best of my abilities. There you go. That's how you use a roundabout right there. So we got delivered to Wally Mart. Got myself an empty trailer that has a half tank of fuel in it, so I'm gonna have to go to a kind of place that you get fuel. It's okay. And then the place that I'm picking up, kind of 10 a.m. appointment. But they say they have overnight parking, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my fuel and camp out. The trailer's a little bit dirty. I think I'll sweep it out. But altogether, I think we're doing okay. Oh, we just got some reefer fuel. And now I'm gonna drive 42 miles north. Go pick up the next load. Run up north, Minneapolis, St. Paul. The upper Midwest has gotten really crazy about making these roundabouts everywhere. I think they're fun. So the next place that I'm picking up is General Mills. My appointment's at 10 a.m. It's currently 2:25 in the morning. It is a drop and hook. So hopefully the trailer's already ready and maybe I can just take it and leave. Or they'll let me sleep on site for a little bit. I checked the reviews and they said that, you know, it's okay to sleep there. I also checked the dispatch stuff and it said it was okay to sleep there, so. Usually if two different sources tell me it's okay to sleep there, then maybe I can sleep there. So we'll see. Been a pretty quiet night. A little foggy here and there. But we've been having some good running. I like doing my job alone. You know, there's not a whole lot of traffic and people and all that stuff. And I'm thinking if I can stay on the schedule that I'm currently on. Oh, excuse me for yawning. If I can stay on the schedule that I'm on, I can continue, you know, running nights like I'm doing, staying away from traffic like I'm doing, because I don't want to be anywhere near Minneapolis, St. Paul between, 6 in the morning and 9 in the morning. And I've got about 5 hours to play around with, so maybe 4 hours. So even if they do like have a trailer for me and I get to turn, run, and bounce, I can find a rest area or a truck stop. Probably a truck stop. I could use a shower before I go to bed, quote unquote real bed. But yesterday I was able to shut down for about 12 hours, maybe 13 hours. Gave me some time to take care of some video editing, take care of myself, and get plenty of rest. Still having issues with the APU on the truck at freezing up too much, too easily. And even though the truck just got serviced, I was hoping those guys would take care of that problem, but nope, didn't take care of it at all. And the APU, the belt still squeals on it. But this ain't my truck. This ain't my circus. This ain't my monkeys. Configuring system. Please wait. Waiting with the dirty lens. Scrub, 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 scrub. I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a dude that can't get no loves from me. Why we got an orange light? Because we're configuring. What's our... There's no reason for an orange light. I pre-tripped you. Shut up with your orange light. I don't want it starting. I want to change my temperature. Go to the menu. I don't care that it just needs a service. Come on now. Product set point. American. Noisy out here. But we're gonna chill for a little bit. They'll call me when the load's ready.